trees. I hear the rhythm of quiet beats, reflections shimmer in puddles deep. I walk alone where secrets sleep. Every face a story, every glance a lie. I study them all as they pass by. No need to speak, no need to fight. I move like a river, slow and right. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Guitar hums low, bass hums warm, drums whisper softly through midnight storm. I am the calm the storm can't shake, the silent life, every move I make. The city roars, the night conspires, but I move forward, control desires. Every step deliberate, every breath precise. I live my life, paying my own price. Reflections in the rain, I see it all. A silent man standing tall. No applause, no words to say. I walk my life this quiet way. Dawn breaks slowly, rain fades away. I disappear, leaving shadows to stay. Nothing personal in his eyes, just clarity earned. He learned not every goodbye needs to be burned. The bar had seen him years ago. Another man. Tonight he moved deliberate and slow, with a plan. He remembered loving without sense, bleeding to belong. Now he preferred consequence over wrong. Jazz whispered truths he already knew, didn't argue back. Life takes its time breaking you, then gives you track. He didn't blame, he didn't curse, didn't ask why. Acceptance is a quieter verse men rarely try. He paid attention to the weight of every breath. Nothing rushed him toward his fate or death. Nothing personal, just life. the night held no surprise, just open space. He walked like someone who made peace with pace. No grudges folded in his coat, no debts unpaid. A man who learns the final note is stayed. Nothing personal, just like nothing personal, just like footsteps on pavement, soft as a sigh. The city watches, but it doesn't know why. I pass the neon glow, the late night haze. Every glance I steal, every quiet phrase. A man in motion, unseen, unclaimed. Actions deliberate, never named. I take what I need, leave nothing behind. A careful life, a careful mind. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every lie. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by. The guitar hums low, like the pulse in my chest. Warm bass and drums guide me west. I'm a man who knows the weight of a choice. I speak with my eyes, I silence my voice. Every night I canvas, every step aligned. I trace the city, the dark, the divine. No applause, no fame, no shallow praise. Just the rhythm of night, the quiet ways. I move in silence, I strike without sound. The streets are my kingdom, no one around. I feel every heartbeat, I see every lie. I live in the shadows, letting the world pass by.
Cold hands in my pockets deep, warm thoughts I'll never share, promises I didn't keep, still taught me how to care. I don't react, I calculate, I don't beg, I choose. Some men wait for fate, I teach fate how to move. No anger in my chest, just focus in my eyes. I learned how to rest without a ooze, without ever asking why. Cold hands, clear decisions, no drama, no delay. I don't deal in broken visions, I just quietly obey. Every step intentional, every turn controlled. I don't need to be memorable, I just need to be whole. City breeze and broken beats, drums of distant cars. I've learned which pain repeats and which pain leaves scars. I don't drown in yesterday, I don't borrow from tomorrow. I just walk another way, carrying my sorrow. Cold hands, clear decisions, I don't second guess, I don't live for permission, I live with less. No speeches, no display, no crowd to impress. I don't need a brighter day, I just need progress. Stillness is a weapon, if you learn how to hold it. Silence is a lesson, if you don't oversell it. I don't freeze, I don't fold, I adapt and remain. I've survived the cold, now I use the pain. Street light fades behind my back, another block complete. I don't fear what I lack, I just trust my feet. Cold hands, clear decisions, that's how I stay alive. No false ambitions, no need to arrive. If they ask what I became, I won't answer or pretend, I just walk my lane until the end. Cold night, steady heart.
He sat where time slowed down, near the back, away from proof. No need to guard a fragile crown, no need to chase the truth. Jazz curled softly round his glass, like it had known him long. Some men move built for fast, he moved strong. His hands had learned when not to shake, his eyes had learned to lay. He knew the difference patience makes when stakes are high to pay. He didn't flinch at laughter loud or jealousy nearby. man who's made his peace with doubt lets moments die. The past sat quietly beside him, didn't ask for more. He'd buried it, but didn't hide it under the floor. Some men negotiate with fear, some men deny. He learned how to let it sit right here and try. Presence doesn't shout, it remains. A woman passed perfume and grace. He didn't turn his head. Desire's just another place where discipline goes dead. He paid the tab, he stood up straight, adjusted to the night. Time remembered how to wait till he was out of sight. Time resumed only after he left.
The candle flickers, its flame dancing with my thoughts. I draw in a long breath, feel the smoke curl around the air. Faces drift past, laughter like echoes in a hollow hall. I sit unmoving, letting the warmth of guitar hum wash over me. Every choice I've made tonight, and every one before, weighs softly in the dim light, like ash falling into a glass. Brush drums whisper secrets, steady and discreet. I let the world rush by, I remain deliberate still. I notice the bartender polishing glasses, the quiet clink. I notice the shadows stretching across the floor. And I know no one sees the weight I carry. A gentleman in thought, moving without sound. Take another sip, let the warmth settle. My eyes trace the candle's reflection in the dark.
trace, yet everything is marked in sight. The music swells gently, carrying my calm intensity. Every note aligns with a heartbeat I dare not show. And when the hour passes, I rise discreet, a quiet man leaving the room unannounced. The bar is breathing slow tonight, candlelight shaking on the wall. Piano keys, don't ask me why, they just fall. I sit where shadows know my name, where men don't speak unless they must. I spilled enough truth in the rain, now I trust. Whiskey never asks questions, it just listens well. I've learned to do the same thing since I fell. Bartender wipes another glass like he's erasing sins. Some men talk about the past, I let it spin. I don't need to be understood, I just need to stay precise. I've done the best I could at a reasonable price. My suit still fits my former life, though I've lost a man or two. I learned decisions cut like knives if you rush them through. So I breathe, I wait, I sip, let the moment settle down. I don't let my fingers slip when fate comes around. Whiskey never asks questions, that's why I stay. The jazz hums low, a tapestry of subtle tones. Bass like a heartbeat beneath a warm interlocked strings. I sit quietly, observing without being observed. A gentleman in thought, deliberating every breath.
Reflections in the polished bar catch my eyes. A mirror of decisions made silently over time. Every choice measured, every struggle contained. I carry life's weight without display. Brush drums, whispers across the floorboards, echo in the rhythm of restraint I live by. No one notices the deliberate calm, yet everything I do resonates with purpose. Candlelight dances across my face and hands, shadows bending like the contours of my thoughts. The room hums gently, unaware of the quiet intensity. I move in silence, yet I am fully present. And when the night wanes, I rise carefully, step into the streets unnoticed. A man of discretion, carrying life's truths quietly, guided by thought, leaving only subtle echoes. The city hums beyond the bar's door, but inside, shadows dance across dim walls. Guitar tones warm, bass flows low. The night feels heavy, rich with untold thoughts. I cradle my drink, feeling the weight of invisible choices. Each one deliberate, each one shaping the quiet man I am. No applause, no witness, no need for recognition. Just the calm intensity of a life handled discreetly. Candlelight flickers on my face, revealing nothing. Yet I see everything, fleeting expressions, whispered conversations. The rhythm of existence moving past me. I absorb, I calculate, I navigate silently. The bar becomes a world of its own. Every note, every brush of drums guiding my thoughts. I leave no mark, yet every movement is purposeful. A gentleman moving through shadows, controlled, unbroken.
night stretches on, stretching me along its current. And when the last patrons vanish, I follow the same silent path. A man of discretion, a life of quiet intensity, disappearing into darkness without a sound.
The smoke curls upward, a silent mirror of my mind. Guitar strings hum warmth into the dimly lit room. Brush drums like fingertips brushing glass. Everything moves with deliberate, slow precision. I sip, I breathe, I weigh the unspoken. Life is a balance of measured decisions. Every victory quiet, every struggle unseen. I hold my world behind calm, raspy vocals. Eyes meet briefly across the room. I nod but reveal nothing of the storms inside. I am a shadow, a thought, a movement, present without intrusion, visible without display. The candlelight stretches across my hand. The amber glow reflecting internal tide. The bar exhales, the night listens. I am steady, deliberate, composed. When the hour wanes, I leave as I arrive. No notice, no applause, no disturbance. Yet the calm I carry lingers like smoke. A gentleman's mark, fleeting but profound. I stroll where the street lamps bend. Every corner holds a truth I can't pretend. The night is thick, the air a velvet cloak. I speak in action, not in words I spoke.
Eyes watch from windows unaware. I pass like a secret, dissolved in the air. Life unfolds around me, loud and fast. But I linger, observe, let nothing last. I am the midnight gentleman, alone, refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can roar, the city can spin. I remain still, a calm within. Subtle drum mark the rhythm of my pace. Electric guitar hums in my quiet space. I take the path where silence leads and plant my steps like scattered seeds. I am not lost, I am unseen. A moving shadow in a midnight scene. No rush, no chase, just the steady flow. The night is mine, the streets I know. I am the midnight gentleman, alone, refined. I move with purpose, leaving no sign. The world can roar, the city can spin. I remain still, a calm within. Night whispers, I answer with grace, a quiet life, a steady pace. I light a cigarette where the fog is thick. The world moves fast, but I move slick. Street lamps glow like amber fire. I walk alone, driven by desire. The night holds me, a quiet embrace. I see every corner, every face. Life rushes past in a frantic blur. I am patient, my mind is still. Cigarette smoke and street lamps glow. I move in silence, the night my show. No one notices the path I weave, a quiet rhythm I achieve. Bass hums deep like a hidden thought. Guitar whispers what cannot be bought. Drums like rain on a distant roof. I walk my life subtle and smooth. others can't find. A gentleman moving, unseen, unclaimed. Every step deliberate, every moment framed. Cigarette smoke and street lamps glow. I move in silence, the night my show. No one notices the path I weave, a quiet rhythm I achieve. Morning comes, shadows recede. I vanish quietly, my soul free. Bar hums softly, low and mellow. Candlelight flickers on polished surfaces. The top-end notes warm in the middle. John's brush with gentle precision. I sip slowly, savoring more than whiskey. Taste and choice is measured thoughts, quiet victories. No one sees the calm intensity within. Yet every gesture is deliberate, every breath precise. Observation. Observation, patrons past, unaware of my focus. Every glance, every movement, a story I track. The room becomes a theater of subtle rhythms. I move through it like a ghost for lit prison. Sentinel thought, lapse troubles I carried without display. Decisions handled with steady compose and tension. Candlelight mirrors my deliberate calm. every flicker reflection with quiet mastery. Departure. When the night ends, I rise softly, cold in hand. Step into empty streets, unseen, unremarked. A gentleman thought, the shadow in motion, carrying intensity of silence with purpose.
The bar felt him leave before the chair cooled down. Like something learned to breathe with less sound. He didn't rush his coat or hat, didn't check the room. A man who knows where he's been at leaves room.
Wax from candles trace the hours, jazz band one last true.
He carried weight, not borrowed power from you. No apologies in his step, no war inside. He understood what silence kept alive. Some men vanish loud and broken, some men leave proud, unspoken. Bartender watched, then looked away. Respect doesn't stare. The night accepted him like, say, a prayer. Behind him nothing changed at all, and that was fine, because real presence doesn't fall behind. The bar already knew who it was.
Hat pulled low, collar high. Rain, don't ask me why. I cross a block like I belong to every place and none tonight. I don't rush, I don't stall, I don't need to prove a thing. I've seen kings learn how to fall from chasing everything. I don't shine under lights, I prefer the side view. Some men live for the fight, I live for getting through. I'm a gentleman nobody sees, walking soft through borrowed time. I don't bend my
my knees, I just straighten my spine. I don't leave a scene, I don't need a friend. I just move clean from beginning to end. Cigarette smoke, distant train, someone crying in the blue. I've learned how to feel the pain without letting it speak through. Every loss taught me control, every win taught me restraint. I don't gamble with my soul, I just accept what I ain't. I'm a gentleman nobody sees, no reflection in the glass. I don't find memories, I just let them pass. I don't raise my voice, I don't ask why. I make a choice, then I walk by. I've been loud, I've been wrong, I pay the price in full. Now I keep my circle small, and my movement's beautiful. Still waters, heavy mind, every step is pre-decided. I don't leave myself behind, I just move undivided. Morning waits, but I don't care. Night still holds me true. I walk like I've been there since the loss of you. I'm a gentleman nobody sees, but the street remembers me. I don't chase guarantees, I just move carefully. If the world forgets my face, I won't argue or defend. I was never meant to stay, I was built to transcend. Only the night tips his head, only the night tips his head. Only the night tips his head. Fog rolls in, heavy and slow. I walk where only shadows go. Streetlights flicker, the night is mine. Every step deliberate, every move fine. I watch the world from corners unseen, quiet observer, calm and keen. The city speaks, but I don't reply. I leave no footprints where I pass by. Steps in the fall, I move unseen. A lone man's journey, steady, serene. No one notices, no one knows. The path I walk is the one I chose. Electric guitar hums, bass flows warm. Drums are subtle, guiding through the storm. I take my time, I weigh each choice. A quiet existence, a deliberate voice. Through empty streets, under neon glow, I carve my path, soft and slow. Every night a canvas, every step a line. I walk in silence, everything mine.
dawn creeps in, shadows is all. I fade into the city, problems unsolved. He didn't wait for the bartender, he just rested his palm on the wood. The night already felt tender, like you knew he would. Candlelight leaned toward his glass. His sister listened close. Some men drink to forget the past. He drank to notice. The room moved slow, intentionally, like it was holding breath. He sat there with a responsibility, not flirting with death. Tears slid through brush burns and bass, like advice never falls. Heal her patience leaves a trace where panic destroys. He remembered when choices screamed, demanding to be made. Now decisions came quiet and clean, and stayed. He lost the urge to chase relief, trusted weight, not belief, or threats. Some men order noise, I order time. Bartender nodded, nothing said. Respect needs no display. He paid for what he already read in himself that day. Outside the street made room for him, like it always does. A man who's learned to live within
himself like a decision already made and lived. No hesitation in his vision, no need to forgive. The bar reflected him in parts. Glass never shows the whole. He stitched himself from broken starts into control. Some men confuse silence with fear. He knew the cost, he'd paid attention year by year, and lost enough illusions to stand still without collapsing. Stillness is a practice skill worth mastering. A couple laughed 2 stools away. He smiled, not bitter. Joy isn't loud when it's real, they say. It's quieter. He folded pain the way you fold a jacket clean, not hiding it, just keeping hold of what it means. He didn't speak, he arrived. When he stood, the room adjusted without a sound. Presence doesn't need to be trusted. It's found. The door closed gentle behind his back. No need to rush. A man like that doesn't crack, he hushes. He carried himself, and that was enough. The city whispers, but I don't respond. I move through darkness, quiet and fun. Every street, every alley I know, I follow a compass only I can show. Eyes watch, but they cannot see the life I lead, deliberate and free. Each step calculated, each move exact. A man in silence, nothing lacks. Silent compass guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. Bass hums low, guitar sings soft, drums whisper gently, guiding a lot. I leave only echoes, nothing to find, a quiet existence, deliberate mind. Every corner tells a story untold. Every shadow bends, every street bold. I am the man moving in stillness and calm, a gentleman walking, a subtle charm. Silent compass, guide my way through smoky nights where shadows play. No one follows, no one knows the path I take as the night flows. The city waits, but I remain, a shadow moving, free of chains. Every night is a lesson, every step a choice. I move in the quiet, guided by my voice. Though the city hums with noise and light, I navigate softly, embracing the night. Eyes watch, but never truly see the depths of calm, the complexity. I make my moves, deliberate control, a story of strength, quietly told. Silent decisions the world doesn't know. I shape my life where the shadows grow. No need for words, my path is clear. I walk in silence without fear. The soulful guitar cuts through the night, warm bass like a heartbeat, steady and right. Drums whisper like rain on the street. I move, I breathe in perfect beat. Life unfolds loud and fast, but I linger, observe, make moments last. A man in control, yet unseen, a lone figure, calm and keen. Silent decisions the world doesn't know. I shape my life where the shadows grow. No need for words, my path is clear. I walk in silence without fear. man in the night, leaving no mistake. Smoke curls where the neon fades. I trace the night in subtle shades. Every movement measured, every glance precise. A life in silence, soft as ice. Brush drums whisper across the floor. Guitar hums warm, opening the door. I hold my thoughts like a sacred flame, a gentleman walking, never seeking fame. In the quiet bar I make my way through the night's embrace, calm and gray. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. Watch the laughter, the fleeting cheer. I sip my drink, letting time steer. Every decision, waiting slow. Life moves gently, I let it flow. I carry my burdens with subtle grace. No need for witness, no need for place. I am present, yet unseen. A moving force, calm and keen. In the quiet bar I'll make my way through the night's embrace, calm and great. No one notices the depth I keep, my soul in shadows, my secrets deep. The night retreats, I rise and leave. A man of silence, no reprieve. Neon crying in the rain, like it knows the weight I hold. Every promise sounds the same when you've learned to walk alone. I don't answer when they stare, eyes low, hands in my coat. Life taught me to prepare before the coldest snow. I don't explain my reasons, they wouldn't understand. Some seasons stay unspoken, some truths stay in your hand. These streets don't need my words, they already know my face. I've been quiet, I've been hurt, I learned the value of my pace. I don't announce my leaving, I don't argue with the past. I move like I'm believing that silence always lasts. get loud when they feel small. I've been there, I chose the dark. I'd rather lean against the wall than leave another mark. I count my steps, I count my scars. I don't count who's to blame. I learned how to read the stars without ever saying my name. These streets don't need my words, they hum beneath my shoes. I've watched the brave and the absurd, I've watched the broken choose. I don't stay for conversation, I don't stay for the fight. I walk with quiet concentration through the spine of the night. Silence ain't weakness, it's discipline learned. Every scar I carry is a lesson earned. I don't fold under pressure, I just slowly align. Every move I measure, every step is mine. Streetlight flickers like a breath, I pass under, then I'm free. Another man outruns his death, I just let it walk with me. These streets don't need my words, they know the sound of calm. I don't sing like other birds, I stay low, stay warm. If you ask where I've been, I'll just nod and pass. Some men leave noise behind, I leave empty glass, no words, just footsteps fading. No words, just footsteps fading. No words, just footsteps fading. The streets are hard, the sidewalks cold. Stories of the night quietly unfold. I move like a shadow across concrete, every heartbeat measured, steady, discreet. The neon sings, smoke curls high, I pass unnoticed as hours fly. Life rushes past in urgent tides, I remain still where calm resides. Concrete and shadows, my silent world, a man in motion, edges curved. No eyes can find me, no hands can touch. I live quietly, it matters much. Electric guitar hums a sorrow tune. Bass carries the weight of a quiet moon. Drums whisper the passage of time. I walk alone, deliberate, sublime. Every corner a mirror, every street a page. I navigate the night, a quiet sage. No need for glory, no need for fame. I carve my life, leaving no name. Concrete and shadows, my silent world. A man in motion, edges curl. No eyes can find me, no hands can touch. I live quietly, it matters much. The night dissolves, the city awakes. I fade away, whatever it takes. I walked this block 1,000 times, waiting for the click. Not of luck, not of signs, just when it feels right and thick. The night watched me hesitate, the night watched me learn. Now it sees I'm calibrated and no longer concerned. I don't rush the door, don't force the lock. I wait for the floor to stop shaking its talk. The night knows I'm ready. Felt the change in my step. My hands are steady, my mind is kept. No nerves, no doubt, no fire inside, just a quiet route I already tried. Every loss rehearsed this moment, every scar aligned. I don't need encouragement, I don't need a sign. I've learned how patience sharpens what panic destroys. I don't chase what happens, I choose. The night knows I'm ready, no witnesses required. My breath is heavy, but never tired. I don't announce my plan, I don't want fate. I just do what a man does when it's late. Readiness is silent, confidence doesn't speak. I've learned how to be violent without being weak. I don't shake, I don't stall, I don't second guess. I've already lost it all, now I move with less. Streetlight nods as I pass like an old friend would. The future isn't asking fast, it knows I understood.
The night knows I'm ready. That's why it stays calm. My heart is steady, like a loaded palm. If dawn finds an empty street, it'll know why I'm gone. I move discreet before the sun. The night watched and agreed. While you loud in broken bars, I listen from the side. Men get noisier when they're scared of what they hide inside. I kept my bags half full, I kept my temper low. I've learned how power moves without a show. I don't interrupt the moment, I let it reveal. Truth comes out when you don't own it, when you let it feel. He never raised his voice, never slammed the door. He made a choice, then he made one more. No depths unwanted, no emotion to quiet. He left it for the morning, like a disciplined boy. Something confused noise was stuck. I made that mistake. Now I measure depth and length of every step I take. I don't argue with fools, I don't educate ways, I just quietly move off the stage. He never raised his voice, never needed to. He saw the joy, then he followed through. No speeches, no scene, no need to explain. He stayed unseen and still remained. Calm is intimidating if you understand. Silence is devastating when you command it. I don't shout to be heard, I don't push to be strong. I just wait for the word that tells me I'm gone. Street light blinks like it agrees. I'll sit enough to make Some men shout to feel free. I walk away to keep my side. He never raised his voice, but the wound felt changed. He made his choice, and the world rearranged. If you look for a sign, you will find a trace, just a calm behind an empty space. Silence spoke for him. The city hums a distant song. I walk where the forgotten belong. Street lamps glow like memories lost. Every shadow tells a story, every corner the cost. I move through life like a whispered prayer. No one notices, no one cares. I feel the weight of silent storms. I navigate life in unconventional forms. Echoes of the night follow me close. Quiet existence, the world I chose. I act in silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. The bass is low, the guitar is warm. Subtle drums guide me through the storm. Every step intentional, measured, precise. I roll the dice quietly, no need for advice. I leave footprints in unseen sand. I'm a gentleman, not a man in demand. I move with grace, I move with might. A quiet soul in the endless night. Echoes of the night follow me close. A quiet existence, the world I chose. In silence, I speak in deeds. I am the shadow that no one heeds. chose me, the streets my kin. I move in silence and I always win.
I stand still when things collapse, watch the truth reveal. Panic leaves fingerprints, stillness lets you heal. I've seen chaos sell its soul for attention and relief. I chose another road, I chose disbelief. I don't justify my calm, I don't dramatize pain. I learned how to stay warm inside the rain. Stillness is my alibi. I don't run, I don't hide. When questions multiply, I let silence decide. No trembling confession, no nervous disguise. I stay in my position and let the lies die. Neon lights accuse the rain, cars whisper by. I've watched men go insane, trying to deny. I don't defend my actions, I don't rewrite my past. I accept the reaction and let it pass. Stillness is my alibi. No witness, no sound. I don't testify, I just stand my ground. No need to convince, no need to persuade. I don't offer a defense, I let time fade. Fear sweats, calm breathes, that's how you tell. Truth doesn't plead, it doesn't sell. I don't flinch under fire, I don't bend to demand. I just quietly retire with clean hands. Another hour dissolves, I remain unchanged. Some men evolve by revolt, I evolve by restraint. Stillness is my alibi. That's how I walk free. I don't clarify, I just let them see. If guilt comes searching, it won't recognize me. I was never moving for them to see. Still and untouchable. The night falls in, thick and calm. I sit in shadow, a subtle charm. Every decision weighed, every move precise. A life of discretion, soft as ice. Guitar sighs, bass hums beneath.
Drums brush gently, slow as grief. I carry my burdens quietly unseen. A life deliberate, thoughtful, serene. A gentleman's way, silent and true. Through candlelight and midnight blue, no one notices the path I take, the quiet choices I carefully make. I watch the city breathe and fade, every laugh and cry softly laid. I make my moves, but none can see the depth of the man I choose to be. Life's storms I face with calm intent. No need for audience, no monument. I sit, I reflect, I rise, I go. A quiet man, the world may never know. A gentleman's way, silent and true. Through candlelight and midnight blue, no one notices the path I take, the quiet choices I carefully make. Drifts on, the bar grows still. I walk away, guided by will. Footsteps soft against the cold pavement. Every night carries a quiet statement. I watch, I wait, I never speak. A silent figure in the city's mystique. Street lights flicker, casting smoky halos. Life rushes past like a fleeting shadow. I move with purpose, never in haste. Every choice considered, nothing to waste. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. Guitar hums warm, bass holds me steady. Drums like a pulse, calm and ready. I navigate life with hands in control, a man of silence, a measured soul. Every street a canvas, every corner a frame. I leave no mark, yet I play the game. The night is mine, the city my stage. A quiet dancer, unseen sage. Shadows whisper low, secrets in my stride. I move unseen, with nothing to hide. No eyes follow, no one to see the quiet rhythm that lives in me. I fade into the night's embrace. A gentleman's journey, quiet grace. Every step a story, every breath a vow. I walk where the city doesn't know how. The lights are dim, the air is thick. I move like a thought, subtle and slick. I see the noise, I see the lies. I'm moving quiet, I analyze. Nothing escapes the man in the shade. Every choice deliberate, every move made. Silent steps, a life unseen. I roam the night, calm, serene. No applause, no eyes to meet, just the rhythm of my own heartbeat. Electric strings hum my mood. Bass and drums in a quiet interlude. I walk alone, but I am free. A man of purpose, silently. Through empty streets, through midnight rain, I carry my past, I carry my pain, but I move forward, steady aware, a gentleman living in the cool night air. Silent steps, a life unseen. I roam the night, calm, serene. No applause, no eyes to meet, just the rhythm of my own heartbeat. Shadows fade, dawn will rise, but I will move unseen wide. Shadows fade, Amber light spills across the polished bar. Guitar hums, bass hums, drums whisper low. I sit alone, a quiet observer of life, handling my thoughts with careful precision. Patrons chatter, laughter rises and fades. I watch without notice, every glance considered. Life's trials remain behind calm eyes, every decision weighed, every emotion contained. Smoke curls toward the ceiling, slow and deliberate. Notes float through the room like soft reminders. I sip my drink, letting the warmth think of me. Every heartbeat is steady, control rhythm. The night is mine yet fleeting, every shadow bending around my stillness. No gesture wasted, no word unnecessary. A gentleman navigating life without display. As the bar empties, I rise, disappearing quietly. Coat over my arm, footsteps off against the floor. My presence lingers like a subtle echo, a man moving in calm, intense silence. The streets are empty, yet full of sound. Echoes of lives that rush around. I take each step with quiet intent, a man of action, but heaven sent. Windows glow with lives I don't know. I'm moving shadows completely alone. Every glance measured, every breath mine. I navigate night with a design. Long steps, a path unknown. I move in silence, I move alone. The city sleeps, but I remain, a shadow walking in the midnight rain. Guitar cries softly, bass runs low. Drums are subtle, steady, slow. Every moment calculated, every choice precise. I live my life without rolling dice. Through alleys dark, past neon light, I carve my way in the cloak of night. No one to follow, no one to see the life I lead in secrecy. Lone steps, a path unknown. I move in silence, I move alone. The city sleeps, but I remain a shadow walking in the midnight rain. When morning breaks, I disappear, a man in motion.